Zion National Park, located in southwest Utah, is known for its steep red cliffs and emerald pools, making it one of the most popular national parks in the USA. This is Katie from Creative Travel Guide, and today we are sharing our Zion National Park travel tips so that you can visit this stunning national park with ease. Looking for more travel tips? Make sure you hit subscribe and ring that notification bell. We also have a whole host of travel tips to some of the other national parks in the US, so we will leave all of those links in the description below. My first tip is to book in advance. The national parks in the US, especially at the moment, are incredibly popular. So if you intend on staying in lodgings around the national park, then book your trip as early as you possibly can. If you do end up booking your trip a little nearer to the time of leaving, then have a look for lodgings just outside of the national park. You should be able to still get some good deals here. Our next tip is when to go. We recommend that you head here between May and November. The weather is warm and pleasant, whilst the crowds shouldn't be too bad if you visit in May or April or October and November. Of course, we recommend trying to avoid the summer months of July and August. There are often big crowds here during those times. Our next tip is to always check the weather forecast. Even a little bit of rain can ruin your trip to this amazing national park. Another tip is to use the shuttle system. Whilst you can drive in the canyon, you will find very limited parking options around the canyon junctions. Instead, we recommend parking up and using the shuttle system to get to all of the scenic sites around the national park. Our next tip is how to get there. So a lot of people will recommend heading to Las Vegas International Airport and driving just 3 hours away to the main entrance. This is probably the most cost-effective and easy option to do, although if you are short on time, you can fly into the regional airport of St. George and take the hour's drive west to the park's south entrance. Our next tip is to make sure you know what to pack. We highly recommend that you bring a refillable water bottle. There are filling stations throughout the park. Bring along some snacks and make sure you wear some good hiking shoes. Also, it is recommended that you bring a lightweight backpack and some rain ponchos, as well as sunscreen if you are visiting in the summer. Our next tip is not to forget a map. Whilst you are in Zion National Park, head to the visitor centre and get yourself a map. You will use this constantly throughout your trip. Now let's look at a few things to see whilst you're in the national park. Make sure you check out the Weeping Rock, the Emerald Pools and the Narrows, which is one of the most popular hikes in the park. The Canyon Overlook Trail has produced some of the most beautiful photos ever taken of Zion National Park. It is a 1 mile round trip hike and one that kids can enjoy as well. You may be wondering where you can stay whilst you are here. There are 2 large campgrounds to choose from. The South Campground costs around $20 with 117 sites, whilst the Watchman Campground is a great option for those visiting as groups. Both are located on either side of the visitor centre near the main entrance. Watchman is the one that is open all year round, whilst South Campground is closed during November through to February. If you are RVing around America, then you can choose to stay in the Zion Canyon Campground and RV Resort for $49 for a tent or $59 for an RV. It is open March through to November and can be found just outside of the park. If you're looking for a hotel to stay in, the Zion Lodge is the only lodging option here in the park. A night in one of its cabins will start at $200. But make sure you plan and book in advance. These rooms can sell out a year in advance sometimes, especially during peak season. So we hope you have a fantastic time in Zion National Park. It really is stunning and we hope you enjoy it. Thank you so much for watching this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please make sure you give us a thumbs up and hit subscribe. It's really helping this channel to grow. Take care, guys, stay safe, and until next time, stay creative.